then we called a record store that's close to where we live, like a half hour, 45 minutes away from where we were, and they have one left. So now we're trying to hurry up and go.
Mad dash, we're trying to hurry.
Before somebody buys it.
Hey guys, it's Mikinna, and it is record store day. The sun is not doing me justice right now in my window. That might be better. Okay. Hi, it's record store day. If you don't know, record store day is a thing that they've been doing for a while. I don't know who does it. I don't know how long they've been doing it. I know that it's a thing that the record stores do, and they've been doing it I think since like the 90s. A lot of artists will like participate in record store day and make like special pressings of albums or release like unreleased stuff and do like special stuff for record store day. Then there's a limited quantity of all of them, so it's like special like collector's stuff that they release into the record stores for this day. So you go and then you get to buy all these like fun special new release stuff. There's only like 3 or 4 that I really want. So we're just gonna have some fun, go shop for some records. I know that a lot of people were like camping for some of the stuff. Like a lot of the stores near me that were participating opened at like 8 o'clock and literally like had people camping outside. I am going a little bit after they open, which I know specific records that I want are like in high demand. There's a chance that I won't get them. We're taking it slow this morning. There's 2 stores that are like in St. Louis that I want to go to because I don't live in the city. I live like right outside the city. So there are 2 stores in the city that I want to go to, and then depending on what I find there, we might go to a few out in the suburbs near where I live. I'm gonna finish getting ready and then we're gonna go get some records. Okay, here's the outfit. The shirt was thrifted. Actually, I think I got it at an antique store, but it's old. I don't know where this tank top is from. Probably Walmart. And my jeans are from Forever 21. Okay, we're at our first stop of the day, which is called Frenchtown Records, and I've actually never been here before. So we're gonna see what we can find. Okay, we just got out of the store. I didn't really record in there. I always feel weird recording in like small businesses like that because I don't know, I feel like they just like don't want you to record, but I got some stuff. I will give you a haul when I get home. We're going to Vintage Vinyl next, which is probably my favorite record store in the city. See if I can find stuff because I only found one of the like record store day things that I wanted, which I kind of expected because it's kind of late in the day. There's one more that I'm like really looking for. We're here down on the loop and there's a farmer's market happening today. So they have like all the roads blocked off and there's a line. Left Vintage Vinyl because we were waiting outside and it was like cold stuff and they had a band playing and it was all like fun and whatever, and then we get inside and there's an even longer line inside. They have like the record store day stuff like sectioned off in a separate section because Vintage Vinyl is a really big store. We asked one of the people working there if they had the one that I was specifically looking for because I'm looking for the Arlie one, and she was like no, they're sold out. So then we called a record store that's close to where we live, like a half hour, 45 minutes away from where we were, and they have one left. So now we're trying to hurry up and go
mad dash, we're trying to hurry
before somebody buys it. Hopefully they have some of the other ones I want to, but that's the one that I was like really looking for. We got out of the store, they had it. It was still there. So they had actually 2 of the ones that I was looking for. So shout out CD Reunion in O'Fallon. They really came through for me today. Anyways, we made a pit stop and we're eating lunch. We came back to Vintage Vinyl because I wanted to take pictures and stuff. So we're back here. It's really loud. It's not in focus, but there's a lot of people here. We left the city and we came back to where we live and we went to another record store here. We went to Record Reunion because we're still looking for the Maya Hawke one, which is like a 45. It's just like one song, but they didn't have it and we called around to a bunch of places and none of them have it anymore. But I think out of all the stuff that I got, that being the only one that I wasn't able to find, was still pretty good. I think that's all the places. We've been all over the city today, so I think we're done now. I've made it back home and we're gonna do a haul, and I thought it would be fun to just add a little bit more to this video and show you guys my entire vinyl collection, but I'm gonna show you what I bought today first. Okay, so I need to just step in and say something for a second. The earring that I'm wearing in this like next part of the video, well, I was really wearing the earring all day, but it's mainly bothering me in this last portion of the video. It has like an earring cuff, so it like has a chain on the bottom of it that like hooks to the top part of my ear or whatever, and it was bothering my ear, so I had taken it off for like a little bit and then I was gonna put it back on to film and I forgot to put it back on, so it's just like dangling from my ear and it's really annoying while I was editing, so I just felt the need to say that. I saw it, it annoyed me too. I fixed it and put it back on like 2/3 of the way through the video, but for most of this last part of the video, the earring is just dangling from my ear, and it's really annoying, so I'm sorry, but ignore it. I found almost everything I wanted except for the Maya Hawk 45, and I got some other stuff that like wasn't even part of the record store day thing, but stuff that I just saw that I wanted. Also, before I start, this is my record player. Nobody judge my record player, okay? I know that these aren't good record players. I've been seeing it like all over TikTok and stuff, people saying that the like suitcase record players aren't good. I get it, but it's what I have. I'm in the market for a new one because I've had this one for a while, and she's on her last leg, I think. She's about ready to be done. So I am in the market for a new record player. If you know of any like good ones that aren't thousands of dollars, let me know. But anyways, it's all I have right now, so this is what I'm using. Okay, now time for the haul. The first place we went was Frenchtown Records. The only record store day special that I got there was this one, Joan Jett and the Blackhearts, Up Your Alley. Apparently it's yellow. I'm excited to look at it. Ta-da! Ooh. And this has her cover of I Want to Be Your Dog on it, which I love that. The other two things that I got there weren't part of the record store day, but they were just calling my name and I just wanted them. This one is used. Most of my records are used. And this is City to City by Jerry Rafferty. I don't know if I said his name right. I like this album. One of the songs on here was trending on TikTok for a while, so I'll play that song so that you guys know what I'm talking about. This guy isn't really popular. Like, I got this and my mom was like, who is that? I have no idea who that is. I don't know. It's just, I like the vibes. That's fun. And it was cheap, so, you know. Okay, and then the other one that I got is another new one, because buying this one, like an original pressing of it from when it was originally released, is way out of my price range. Little Led Zeppelin. I have no Zeppelin on vinyl, so, and they're like one of my favorite bands of all time. This album and Houses of the Holy are my two all-time favorite Zeppelin albums, so now I have one of them. Let's listen to Dazed and Confused. That's the song I'll give you a little snippet of, because I feel like most people know that song. And the remaster of this album was done by Jimmy Page, which I think is really cool. Okay, the next place is CD Reunion, which is in O'Fallon, Missouri, and they were amazing, and we were calling all over the place because I was trying to find this Arlie album, hence the Arlie poster. I love Arlie. I was looking everywhere for this thing, and they had one left at the store. They had it waiting for me. Waiting. Ha, funny. I love Arlie. If you've never listened to their stuff, please do. They're very talented. That's so fun. I love the colored ones. I think they're so cool. Oh, it's on a different speed. I didn't know that. That scared me for a second. Beautiful, Arlie. I love it. The other one that I got from CD Reunion, I'm so excited about this. Stevie Nicks. Are you kidding me? I love Stevie Nicks. Stevie Nicks, Fleetwood Mac, some of my all-time favorites. I think Stevie Nicks is the queen of my existence. I love her. This is a live recording of one of her live shows from 1981. Okay, I had to change my camera battery. If my camera changed, I don't know. But we got Stevie on the turntable, and I'll play Edge of 17 because that's the one that I have on there right now, and I feel like it's a song that everybody knows. I love her. I love her. And the last place that I got stuff at was Vintage Vinyl when we went back for the second time. And I didn't get anything from the record store day sale from them because most of their stuff was sold out. But I did find an album that I've been looking for a while. Greta Van Fleet from The Fires. This was the first thing that Greta Van Fleet really like released. They had EPs and stuff, but oh my gosh, there's a thing in it. I love when they have things in them, like little books or little like sheets with the lyrics on them. It's my favorite thing. My favorite song on this album is Flower Power. I have such an emotional connection to that song. I don't know why I'm so attached to it. I just love that song. So that's the one I'm gonna force you to listen to with me. Okay, now that you've seen all of the records that I bought today, I'm gonna go through my entire collection of them and show you what I have because it's fun. I have my records in two different spots. This here where I have my record player, this thingy, is all of my like old records that I bought like used or from my parents. And then I have this crate right here. I don't think you're gonna be able to see it. You can't see it, but I have a crate here. It's really heavy, so I can't lift it up, and it's normally under my bed over there. And this is all of my new stuff that I bought new of new bands. They're both in alphabetical order by artist. Yeah, we're just gonna get started. I'll start with my old ones first because I feel like those are more fun. So we've got AC/DC, For Those About to Rock, Air Supply, Lost in Love, Asia. I think this is just called Asia. This is one of my favorite albums ever. I don't know why I love this album so much. This is Straight Shooter by Bad Company. The Beach Boys. This I think is like a greatest hits type thing. This is from my mom. She had this one. This is another one of my mom's. Bee Gees, Greatest Hits. The Best of Blondie. Billy Joel, Glass Houses. Boston. I think this is another self-titled one. I think it's just called Boston. Bruce Springsteen, Born in the USA. Another one of my all-time faves. Carole King, Tapestry. The Cars. Again, I think this one is self-titled. Cyndi Lauper, She's So Unusual. This was one of the first records I ever bought, like used. I remember the first time I ever went into like an antique store. I bought this like right after I got my record player. Dave Mason, Let It Flow. This one is Dimensions. My mom had a bunch of these that are just like compilations of like a bunch of random songs. Like this one has like Jesse's Girl by Rick Springfield, You Make My Dreams by Hall & Oates, ELO, Electric Light Orchestra, Greatest Hits. This one I technically bought new, but it's of like an older band, an older album, so I put it on this side. Fleetwood Mac's Greatest Hits. This one probably gets the most use out of all the records that I have. This one I'm constantly playing. I love this album. Then we got Foghat, Fool for the City, Footloose soundtrack. I'm a sucker for a good soundtrack. Foreigner. I think this is another Greatest Hits one. The Go-Go's, Beauty and the Beat. Grease. Another one of those compilation ones. The Heart of Rock. Oh, another one. High Voltage. The Supercharged Hits of Today. And another one. Christmas with Johnny Mathis. The Oak Ridge Boys. Together. Orleans. Let There Be Music. I think this one was my mom's. Because there's another one that I have. Yeah, this one. Waking and Dreaming. REO Speedwagon, High Infidelity. This is another one that I really like. I've got two Rick Springfield ones. Success Hasn't Spoiled Me Yet. And Working Class Dog. Shooting Star, Hang On For Your Life. St. Elmo's Fire soundtrack. Survivor, Vital Signs. We got the Top Gun soundtrack. Thin Lizzy, Jailbreak. West Side Story soundtrack. Willie Nelson and Family, Honeysuckle Rose. Okay, maybe these aren't in alphabetical order because these last three are not in alphabetical order. The Police, Ghost in the Machine. The Carpenters, The Singles. And then this one, I don't have any recollection of buying this one. Oh, this is another Christmas album, Christmas with the Chipmunks. Now time for the fun ones that most people watching this are probably gonna know. These newer ones might be more exciting, maybe not, I don't know. Ariana Grande, Positions. I have two Borns albums. I love Borns. I've got Dopamine and Blue Madonna. They're some of my favorite records. Calpurnia, Scout. If you know this album, if you own this, you're me. We are one and the same. If you don't know, Finn Wolfhard, who plays Mike Wheeler in Stranger Things, was in a band called Calpurnia. But yeah, this is, if you know what this is or if you own this, you get me. And then we also have Daisy Jones and the Six, Aurora. I love this album. It's so good. We got the Dazed and Confused soundtrack. This is probably my favorite movie soundtrack ever. Greta Van Fleet, The Battle at Gardens Gate. The Best of Hannah Montana. I've got two of Harry Styles. We've got Harry's House and Fine Line. Khalid, American Teen. Lana Del Rey, Chemtrails Over the Country Club. Nirvana. Got the Pulp Fiction soundtrack. Rex Orange County. I don't know what the name of this album is. Is this Apricot Princess? Got the Romeo and Juliet soundtrack. Shawn Mendes, self-titled. Shawn Mendes, Wonder. We got two Stranger Things. This one is the first two seasons, I believe. And then we have season 3. We got Twin Peaks, Look Out Low. I love the Twin Peaks. They're amazing. And this album is amazing. And the last two are the Rex of Infinitely Ordinary, which is actually signed by them. Fun, and Sonder. And that is my vinyl collection. I thought that was gonna take me a lot longer than it did. That only took me like 10 minutes to go through all of that. I hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe got some new music recommendations. I love listening to new music, so if you have any music that you think I'd like, or even music that you think I won't like, I would love to hear it. Let's share our music recommendations. My Spotify is in the description if you want to follow me on Spotify. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next Sunday with a new video.